Thank you for your invitation for me to become a Muslim. Reno, Omokri says to Aki Abdul, welcome to the news. And thank you for tuning in to listen. Reno Omokri, a Nigerian lawyer and activist, took to his social media page and thanked a troll known as Aki Abdul who asked him to become a Muslim. Reno Omokri said that even the Quran and the Imams believe that there is Christ, so there is no way that he will stop following Christ to become a Muslim. Well, only God knows what transpired before this question popped up. Was it because of his popularity, or because maybe his popularity so he'll be able to bring in more people, convert more people? And well, let's say since it is just a suggestion, or yes, it's just a suggestion. If somebody comes to you now and say this to you, oh, so a Muslim, you become a Christian, or did you follow me to church? I think it was a harmless suggestion of which everyone who knows their right from their wrong can just say no to or yes to. It's your choice. It's your choice, sincerely. If somebody as old as Reno, I believe he knows his right from his wrong and he can make decision for himself. But I would have loved what transpired. I would have loved to find out what transpired between this troll and Reno before he actually asked him to become a Muslim. Or did he just, zoomed into his inbox and just tell him to become a Muslim? Because some people can be that funny. Sincerely, I would like to know what transpired before the whole talk of becoming a Muslim came up. Let's find out if there's more information there for us. Now the news in detail. According to Reno Omokri, he said, "Dear Aki Abdul, thank you for your invitation for me to become a Muslim. However, please do note the following. When Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had his first revelation of the Quran, he went with his wife Khadija to consult a Christian priest named Waraq ibn Nawfal. When the Quraysh wanted to kill Prophet Muhammad Saul and the first Muslims, the Muslims escaped to a Christian nation of Ethiopia where they were protected by the Negus, which was the first hijrah before the hijrah to Medina. In conclusion, Reno Omokri said that even the Quran and the Imams acknowledged as the Messiah. Why on earth would Aki Abdul think that he, Reno, will stop following Christ to become a Muslim? Reno Omokri, however, said that he would rather die at the hands of Boko Haram than be a Muslim. His post reads, "Dear Aki Abdul, thank you for your information to me to become a Muslim. However, please do note the following. When the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had his first revelation of the Quran, he went with his wife Khadija to consult a Christian priest named Waraq ibn Nawfal when the Quraysh wanted to kill Prophet Muhammad Saul and the first Muslims. The Muslims escaped to the Christian nation of Ethiopia where they were protected by the Negus, which was the first hijrah before the hijrah to Medina." Well, if there is anything I love about Reno is a very voracious reader. Well, this one now, we have his likes, but for him to have that kind of answer, like he prepped it already and kept it, sincerely, it is a very good way to gain knowledge through reading. Like, you do not know when you are going to be needing it, and it will be looking like you're already prepped, like you're a Superman, something like that, always having suggestions or answers to questions when asked. It's a wonderful one. Back to the news now. So Reno is saying, "Jesus I follow, Jesus I will follow." Okay, it's actually a good one. Like I said earlier on, it's just a mere suggestion, and this suggestion now is about him living Christianity. Like I said earlier, he is old enough for somebody that is as old as Reno and is exposed as Reno. Sincerely, nobody will fault him if he wakes up tomorrow and said he wants to become a Muslim. No, to be sincere, everyone has the right to make their decisions. Even Christ himself will not force you. He will not force you to do the things that he wants us to do. He doesn't force us. That is why today many things go south and people still believe, is there God? When you are busy sinning, you did not ask, is there God? When you are now in problem, all of a sudden you are asking, is there God? So he gives you that, make the decision for yourself. And it is something that a lot of other religions do not, they hardly have. Yes, like you don't have a choice. Like religions where you see you don't do this, if you do this, this will happen to you. It was in the days of old, the days of the Old Testament that we had God, if you do this, this will happen. He was that very, very strict. But because of the person of Jesus, he came and, everything that was strict about him became less strict. In fact, he gave everything into our hands. You know what? Whatever you want to do, you do. You want to become a Christian, become a Christian. You want to become a cold Christian, fine. You want to become a warm Christian, no problem. And the thing is, the level of your engagement with him is the level of your engagement with you. That is it. So when you see someone enjoying the closeness and presence of God in his or her life, and maybe you yourself are not that close. Of course, that is what you get. The person definitely, even if you're seeing the person outside, the person is busy living his or her life the way he pleases, and there is something that is different. Something is going on in the inside that, of course, you cannot see. So, it's a very harmless question. They did not give us information that led to this man going into Reno's inbox or going to his post to ask him to become a Muslim. Sincerely, I would want to even find out. Like, my ears are itching. My eyes are itching, and I thought that they would give us the information. What really happened here is, the suggestion to become a Muslim and Reno turning him down outrightly. In fact, he shut the door. Reno shut the door against him and no, it won't happen. So, I think there is one thing about this I'm going to say is decisiveness, your ability to be decisive. It has a connection with what is happening today in our dear country. If our government were decisive enough about the insecurity and many things happening, there is a chance that we are not going to be so plunged into decay and deterioration. Sincerely, that is just the truth. So, come next election, we pray we have decisive people who are competent, who are quick to make decisions, who are proactive. That's the word. So I hope that is what happens, rather than having recycled people with nothing different, with just one method of solving problems. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.